It's Sunday, February 7th, and I'm sure all of you are getting ready for the big game. Hello, traders. Let's do some market analysis. Let's see if we can get a trade on the board for this week. Got a number of stocks that I like. First of all, market analysis. We've got an upward sloping trend line, upward sloping channel for that matter. Very, very strong rebound this week after heavy selling the previous week. This rebound tells me that buyers are still in control. We had a little bit of selling, a little bit of profit taking in here. Sellers quickly learned how powerful the buyers are. $1.9 trillion stimulus bill likely to go through. Excellent economic numbers that came out last week. If you want all the details, technically and fundamentally, about why my bias has changed to bullish, please look in the description area of this YouTube video. You're going to find a link to my Twitter feed. Click it. You can follow me on Twitter. I post my pre-open market comments every single day. I'll be posting them tomorrow, Monday, before the open. I want to really get to trades and take a look at them. This is my second video today. If you're a member of One Option, this is the second video. I'm only posting one to YouTube, and I'm going to be trying to find a pick. I've got one already loaded up. I know you want to focus on the game today, so I'm going to really cut to the quick. Taking a look at a search that I ran, and here you can see I'm looking for a stock that has good option liquidity, a stock that was above the prior day's high. That should have been an easy criteria to meet given that the market was up. I'm also looking for HA, this is Heikin-Ashi pattern, continuation 2 plus. And I'm looking for a bullish signal on a daily basis. I also want heavy volume today, which would have been Friday, heavy volume yesterday, which would have been Thursday. I want stocks that meet all of these criteria. This is my list. Got some really, really strong stocks on this list. That's good. That's what we want. Let's click through it. I'm going to focus on one in particular. APPS, I love it. You know I love it. I've had it on my videos way back in here. I love this bullish flag here and the breakout to the upside, but I'm not going to highlight it today. But this is a great search if you're looking for strength. Look at DT, earnings before the open, bullish flag right there. Not much of a bullish flag because there's not much of a flag pole, so I'm not going to say bullish flag here, but definitely a horizontal breakout. Fantastic follow through, really nice looking chart. Not a big fan of airlines, although they are getting some play. Horizontal breakout right there. MVS, this is a nice pattern. There you've got a bullish flag pattern, big time. Look at those long green candles. I think MVS continues to move higher. PINS announced earnings last week. Compression right in here. Big horizontal breakout through resistance. There's your earnings after the close. Stock put in a good day, but backed off of that early gap higher. So it may come down. Not incredibly impressed by that, but PINS looks okay. Look at this one. VKTX. Boy, is that a strong looking stock. Don't know much about it. Fairly cheap stock. $9, $10 stock. This sets up really well for swing trading. Big volume. I'm going to be watching this come Monday. But the stock I'm going to highlight is PENN. They announced earnings before the open on Thursday. You can see how the stock closed on its high. Massive follow through on Friday. This one sets up pretty well for a trade. So we're going to take a look at this one. Again, here's the search criteria that I used. Stock above prior day high, great option liquidity, heavy volume today, heavy volume Thursday, and the HA2 continuation. So let's take a look at that HA2 continuation. We are looking on a Heikin-Ashi plot for bottoms, flat bottoms, green candle. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. That's why it made that search. Looks really, really strong. So on this particular stock, what we'll want to do is we want to key off of this horizontal resistance. That was resistance. Now it's support. You can see how it comes into play about $110. Typically, what I like to do is if that support is going to be tested, usually the stock will poke through it a little bit. So let's go inside of it. Let's play it a little bit safer and go down to the 105 strike. We're going to be looking to sell an out of the money bullish put spread. And in this particular case, we're going to go out to the March normal expiration. So that would be March 19th expiration. And We are going to click on the bid for the 105 puts, click on the ask for the 100 puts. When I have $5 between the strike prices, I like to get a $1 credit for that. You can see off screen that spread is 73 cents bid, offered at $1.37. I don't want to go for $1. I think we might be able to squeeze a little bit more out, especially if the stock pulls back just a touch after a big run up like this. And this stock does move back and forth. So I'm going to try and get a little bit more for this one. We're going to go for $1.15 on a credit for this one. And we will put that order for one contract. And we're going to try good for the day. If we're not filled Monday, we'll reevaluate Tuesday. I want to watch the market. We're at the all-time high, actually made an all-time high Friday, so I want to be a little bit careful. I want to make sure that buyers are still engaged. After a big run-up that we had last week, we could see a little bit of selling or at least a little bit of a pause for a few days. Make sure that that stimulus bill goes through. We'll see how stocks open, so I want to be a little bit more passive with this, just because I don't know what's going to be happening Sunday night or where the futures are trading. So we're going to do this spread recap. PENN is the symbol. March 19th expiration, selling the 105 puts, buying the 100s, doing that for $1.15 credit. Going to put it in the staged orders, and I'm also going to do this trade in my model account, and I'm going to do it for 5 contracts. And that order has been submitted. Now, in the previous video that I did for members today, Sunday, I also highlighted a stock that came in on the bullish flag search, so I might as well talk about it. You YouTubers watching the video, this is a nice looking trade, but they announced earnings on March 9th, I believe. I had April 1st for the date. So the bullish put spread that we were considering with a March expiration on the 19th is not going to work for us, but I do like this stock, and I think this stock is going to continue to move higher. If you take out this peak right in here, you've actually got a cup and handle formation. There's the cup, there's the handle, there's the horizontal breakout right there. It's got some tails above body, so it does chop during the day. On any dip, I think CHWY is going to make a nice day trading opportunity. Could actually be a swing trade that you want to hold for a few days. Just make sure that you exit this position before the earnings date. But it looks to me like it wants to move higher. This is when the market had its big drop. The stock was very, very stable. This week, it's been able to grind higher with the market. So CHWY is not going to be an official trade that we do for swing purposes for one option members, but I do think it sets up well. That's all I've got for you today. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education, so make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.